been talking about this whole business of children. Yeah. Children who are born and mothers have been putting them off their, putting the fathers out of their birth certificates. But now yesterday came to light something that apparently a lot of men have been doing. There's a lady who called in and told us that men refuse with their IDs. Wanakataanga. Hebu sikia what this lady said.
Acha nikwambie Mike, sasa kama nimeenda kuchukua birth certificate, umeninyima ID yako, unataka nifanye nini? Na siwezi kuchukua bila ID yako.
Uwezi kuchukua birth certificate bila ID ya baba yake?
Siwezi.
Alikataa nayo?
Sasa kama amekataa, lazima nitaweka hizo X, niseme hakuna baba. Lazima hizo X ziapie.
Guy, okay. You know, I wonder, why are you refusing with these IDs? Nini mnaogopa? This child who is born to this lady, akona baba. You are the father. Regardless of your situation, I know some of you are married, but you're the father.
Yeah. The reason why most men wanakataa na hizo ID, especially the married ones.
And these married men,
you are attached for the rest of your life. Is that attachment? Some men need a bit of convincing. They want to be sure.
But that is your child.
You
want to be sure about what? You have been there. You're the one ambaye ulikuwa unachovya asali every day.
Your ID kutoka uanika passport ya Miguna. My friend.
Men, why do you refuse with that ID?
Why? Ipelekwe sheria house ipigwe forever and ever.
It is the commitment that you're afraid of. You are attached forever.
For the rest of your life. When you hand over that ID, ipelekwe sheria house. Pass for the rest of your life. Kwanza hiyo ni police case. If you don't take care of that child, hiyo ni police case.
You're taken to court.
That is what they fear. That is what they fear.
In fact, speaking of a police case, take a listen. There's this other lady who called and said how she took the married man in her life to court.
I have a son. He's 6 years old. Loveliest boy you'll ever meet. His father, well, we did not get married. I speak to the man almost every other day. I had to take him to court to pay fees for the boy. But if I call him and tell him, hey, nataka nyama, he'll come immediately. But immediately I tell him, oh, and he's coming along with us.
Yes.
The guy won't turn up. It breaks my heart every time the guy calls and I tell him, talk to the boy. And the guy will just talk to him like 5 minutes, cut a simu, then call me right back. He's married. He has his life. He's just not interested in the boy. It breaks my heart.
Could that be the reason? As Kingangi is saying that you're afraid of being attached for the rest of your life.
Mwanaume upige hesabu mpaka miaka 18 later.
So you keep your ID, not to be recognized as the child's father.
Mimi najua kwa nini Miguna alikataa na passport.
It's all about men who are refusing to take ownership of their children. Men who have decided that no, I don't want to be identified as this child's father. And I'm asking this because it's come out clearly across the week as ladies have been calling in and complaining that there are certain men who refuse to give out their IDs when it comes to indicating who the child's father is on birth certificates. They say no. And men, I want to ask you this morning, why do you refuse with that ID? Simtoto ni wako. You were there when you were doing it. Now that's the consequence of your actions. Why not take ownership of it? 0711046105. That's my number. Talk to me.
Watu waga wataki kusema ukweli. Wakati mlikuwa mnachumbiana kabisa. Lazima kuna mahali ulimshuku. Either anakucheza either anakucheza na mtu mwingine. Kwa hivyo hata kama hiyo mimba ulimpatia, au kuchua kama huyo mtoto ni wako. Kwa hivyo hautapatiana ID yako aende nayo clinic.
Yes, until
paka mtoto azaliwe ndio at least ukuwe na some assurance.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you suspect that Hash is lying to you, that baby is not yours, so you have to wait?
yeah, she might have been lying to you. So you have to wait and see first. Ukiona masikio sio yako, utajua paka tuangalie masikio, mapua, vidole, ndio sasa huyu na mtoto wangu. Now it is when you can proceed. But somebody just can't come while she's still pregnant and claiming that mtoto ni wako. Na ujui kwingine alienda wapi. Tunadai watoto wengine sio wetu.
So anafaa kungoja until the full investigation has been done.
Yeah, of course. Mwalimu umesema.
Bas.
Okay. So thank you. Classic 105, hello.
Yes, me I agree with my brother Mwalimu. And that's why mimi napenda Mwalimu akiwa hapo.
Ati unakubalia but mtoto ni wako. Why are you refusing with an ID?
No, Mike, ukiwa ati kila mahali unaenda unaitishwa kitambulisho, atilete kitambulisho unatoa. Utaona siku ambao hujawahi ona. My friend utaozea jera. Yes, so vitu mingi Mike, sometimes hata mimi naitisha kwa nasema hata sijui ilichomekea kwa nyumba miaka ya zamani.
So let me ask you, Turu.
Yes.
You know that you did these acts with this woman. You know that now she is pregnant. So what are you waiting? Okay, what if that child truly is yours?
Ande atafute mabarua ya chifu atapatia birth certificate.
Guy.
Ama aje Mwalimu?
Yes, there's the other ways.
Mwalimu, leo mimi niko na ndarama, nataka kukupigia ujue sisi tunaheshimu wewe. Sijui nipige?
Piga.
Twende, iko sawa sawa mali.
Iko sawa.
Asante. I don't get this at all. Why are you refusing? But ladies, are you hearing this? And you're being accused that the reason they refuse with the IDs is because they are not sure those children are theirs. You as a woman will tembea. It could be that child is someone else's. These men refuse. Take a listen to this lady.
Acha nikwambie Mike, sasa kama nimeenda kuchukua birth certificate, umeninyima ID yako, unataka nifanye nini? Na siwezi kuchukua bila ID yako.
Uwezi kuchukua birth certificate bila ID ya baba yake?
Siwezi.
Alikataa nayo?
Sasa kama amekataa, lazima nitaweka hizo X niseme hakuna baba. Lazima hizo X ziapie.
Okay. And you know, there's a few men who've called in and they're saying that the reason they refuse with their IDs is simply because that women, you cannot trust that woman when she's telling you that. They've been saying that, indeed, when that woman comes and tells you, how do you know that child is yours? You could end up being on a birth certificate of a child that is not yours. 0711046105. I want to speak to ladies. Ladies, why does this happen? Talk to me.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yes, the topic today is quite interesting. I wanted to just contribute to it. And when I listen to men speaking, I feel sad for them. Why do I say that? These kids you're saying that you cannot take ownership of, they just with you for a very short time. Or rather, they just want you as a father for quite a short time. After 18 years, they get their own when they move on.
Yes.
And it's so sad that a man can decide to disown his own blood because they want to protect something else. Your blood is quite thick, and that's what I think all the time. Why am I saying that? I always wonder, such men, if they were treated like that by their own fathers, how would they feel? I am married, and I'm a mother of 2 kids.
Yes.
And trust in me, I tell my husband many a times that if he strays, because men are known to stray, he should take ownership of his own blood. He should not say that I will not take ownership of that child I sired because I strayed, simply because he's fearing his wife and other children at home.
So he should accept that that is my child?
Exactly. I'm not saying that I'll take care of that child in my house, but he needs to take ownership, even if it means giving that child his last name. Let that be.
Okay.
I believe that the pain of those kids' fathers reject might even carry blessings of the kids you say in your house. And I think men need to learn about this. This life is too short to keep fighting for something And then later you come and realize this child you neglected carried all the blessings of the children you sired in the house. Your children turn out to be bastards, and sorry for using that word. And this other child you neglected turns out to be a better person.
Very true.
It's a very short time, 18 years, 20 years, that child has gone. And then you're protecting other kids in the house. I think men need to take responsibility. And I say that because I even say that to my husband. I do not want to probably get another child to bring up together with mine, but if need be, I don't think I have that problem, because that child might even be a blessing to my other kids in the house. I think men need to take responsibility.
Sawa. Thank you so much for that, my dear.
Thank you too.
Kingangi, take responsibility. That's what you're being told. Get an ID. Why are you refusing with these IDs? That child is yours. You know what you did. And you're sitting there telling this woman, hapana, utatoa ID uweke kwa birth certificate.
Hiyo ID nakwambia, kutoa sio rahisi hivyo unafikiria. Utakuja kwa, have you ever been asked for the ID?
Yeah.
By the, watch a police?
Yeah.
By any woman?
Yeah, I did that for my daughter's birth certificate.
Bas.
Keep calling. My number's 0711046105.
Na bado hujasettle. Wacha wengine wanakuja. Utakuwa unapeana kila mahali kama toll station. My friend.
At the toll station.
Are you starting a UN agency?
They're complaining about saying that there are men who have absolutely refused to acknowledge their children on legal documents like birth certificates. Wamekataa na ID completely. You know the child is yours, but you're refusing to take responsibility for that child. And I want to find out this morning why you do that. Man, nini mbaya? 0711046105. Talk to me.
I had a kid with my boss.
With your boss?
With my boss. I was working in his house as a house girl.
Hey.
I gotten a kid 23 years ago.
Hey.
The boy right now is a senior cadet in Lanet.
Hey.
But without his name, the man refused completely. In fact, he supported me for 3 years. He refused completely to honor by giving this boy his name. What do you expect from us, you men?
So what have you written in his place?
I just gave him my grandmother's name.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And to this day, he does
right
not ask
now,
about his
the
child.
guy is like, I want to know where this boy is. Huh?
He came back.
He came back. He's looking for the boy. I said, no, I'm not going to give him his contact at all. I've raised this boy alone. I've taken him to high school. I've taken him through university. He's now a cadet officer. 3 years down the line, he'll be senior cadet. And then now somebody comes out because he's hearing this boy is going to be somebody senior in the government. He wants to attach himself to the son without even his name. How do I recognize him? I went to pick for the birth certificate. He was not there. The birth notification.
Yes.
I had to struggle myself to get that birth notification.
Hey.
And
Men are so selfish.
does your son want to meet him?
He's not even ready. Because there is a time I gave my son the number to call him. When he was joining high school, he said he doesn't know anybody called by the name, and the mother. He doesn't know anything to do with the mother. He has never had the name that my son was mentioning, like, I'm the mother, you see.
Thank you so much for that, my dear. Kingangi. And then they come back. Can you give out your ID? Men, you know you're the one who did it. You know you're the one who you're moving around. Even if you're married, you lichaza inje.